My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here with my review for the mid-season finale of Arrow, Season 3. And this is the 9th episode, and the episode is titled The Climb. And this episode is all what this season has led up to so far. Ray Shuggle has finally lost his patience and sends Nisa to Starling City to see if Oliver found the killer, and gives him 48 hours to find the real killer, or people in Starling will die by his warrior's hands. So, Oliver, wanting to continue to protect the city, to save the city, tries to see about finding out who could have killed her. But the DNA that was on the arrows that killed her was his own. Yeah. So Oliver, not believing it, of course he couldn't have done it. Why would he? But he assumes the only person in Starling City that knows who he is that would have a reason to set him up, Malcolm Merlin. So he does some stuff to try to bring him out, kind of to interrogating him. But actually, Malcolm isn't the one who killed her, just like he said before. Which, I think sometimes he wishes he had killed Malcolm. Breaking his word, they would not kill again. But Malcolm showed some video footage of the real person that killed Sarah. And this is spoiler alert, if you have not watched the episode yet. It is Thea. There was some drug that kind of that makes people susceptible to suggestion, and they have no recollection of it. I mean, in layman's terms, it's mind control, but they have no memory of it at all. So, he doesn't want Thea to die, and Malcolm knows that if Oliver says it's him, he could show the footage and boom, they would kill Thea. I guess in a way that shows how much he cares about Thea. And also Oliver finds out that she was with Malcolm the entire time, and sees a little demonstration of her training with Malcolm. But Malcolm tells him to say he killed Sarah, and he will give a chance by trial by combat. Which, Oliver eventually says his goodbyes, thinking he is going to die. And, he even says to Felicity that he loves her. Afraid of losing her. Just like he lost Sarah. But, he eventually gets in contact with Nisa Hagel, to have this trial by combat. He admits it, but there was another person in the League of Assassins. Masio. The guy from the flashbacks. He's a part of the League of Assassins. And he even changed his name, saying his former self is dead. Is no more. Coming with a new identity. So you kind of see some awkward moment there. But yeah, but also in flashbacks, we kind of see a little bit Katana kind of fighting with China White. I have to say, I hope, which I thought that was pretty awesome, especially the actress they chose to play for Katana. I mean, makes perfect sense. But Oliver admits it. They say go to this place, and he will have to climb a mountain, and I guess most people don't make the climb. So he eventually is able to climb the mountain. But also, Ray Palmer did admit the reason why he bought Queen Consolidated. He admits it to Felicity. He's trying to create his own way of saving the sea, because his fiance, last woman he was with, was killed during when Slade's people took over the city. She died. Her neck was broken. He has an exosuit. Codename ATOM. Which shouldn't be a surprise for anyone who knows who Ray Palmer actually is. So yeah, hopefully we'll see some Atom action this season, and hopefully what we've seen from his costumes, hopefully that's not the final product. Hopefully it's something more than that. But yeah, Oliver is able to make the climb, and it's customary that he has to remove his shirt, I guess, to kind of see how he withstands the elements while a fight. Which, I mean, I kind of think that. I mean, you have to be a really good, really strong warrior to be able to handle intense cold without a shirt. But he chooses his weapon, and him and Raish clash. I don't know why they call him Ross. But yeah, but at first, you're seeing Raish just totally beating him up. I mean, really, he doesn't even have a sword, and he's beating the crap out of Oliver. Now, this next part is a spoiler alert. Another spoiler alert. If you have not watched this episode, this is one of the episodes I don't think you need spoilers of. When it comes to spoilers, the premiere, the mid-season, and the season finale are the only ones that you do not need spoilers for. But eventually Oliver does start beating him up. Oliver's about to strike him. He grabs it with his freaking hand. I mean, that shows you how much he can take pain. I guess a real warrior knows how to take pain, because the pain is all in the mind. So if you don't think about the pain, boom. It's like you can't feel the pain, but you can still die. But he kills Oliver, which I was like, what? I knew Oliver had no chance, because come on, Ra's al Ghul, the demon head. I mean, Batman has faced him so many times in the past, and you know, he's faced him so many times. I mean, beating him every time. But Oliver is no Batman. But yeah, on a preview of when it returns back in January 21st, which is the day after after the Flash returns, it looks like there's someone there, and my prediction is that it's Masio. Maybe his old self. Maybe he is just a spy himself. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the episode. I have to say, dang, this was actually probably one of my personal favorite episodes of the season, to be honest. I mean, it had so much going for it. I mean, we knew that Oliver was most likely going to die. For those of us who knows who Ra's al Ghul, Roz, whichever you prefer to call him by. I mean, he had chance. And the one thing that I thought was funny is the fact that this episode, it just goes side by side with the Flash mid-season finale. Because, talking to Caitlin, Felicity talking to Caitlin, and plus, there's a freaking, on the computer, there is an article of a yellow blur in Star Labs. Which I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, considering they're both Christmas-ish episodes. But I have to say, this looks forward. I'm just wondering, what is Oliver going to have to do to be able to defeat the Demon Head? I mean, gosh, I don't know how Oliver can win. This is like a no-win situation, because all he has to do is know that he's alive, and he's going to destroy Starling City if he finds out the truth. Maybe that person we see in the little bit of sneak peek of what's to come in the next episode, maybe this is a person that is going to teach him. Because, I mean, a lot of us knew he had zero chance, because the fact he barely was able to take on Malcolm Merlin. I mean, he is a student of Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul is the master. I mean, they always say someday that the suppressed master. No one has suppressed Ra's al Ghul. No one does. I have to say, definitely excited to see what's going to happen next. Have to say that, you know. And like I said, one of my personal favorite episodes. And also, my prediction before the season's up. And this is a potential spoiler alert. So if you don't want to hear it, I would suggest you stop now. I think Captain Lance will die. Because in the comics, he died. And that made Laurel become the new Black Canary. That's my prediction of what's going to happen. I mean, he's got a bad heart. You know, if he continues to do what he does, he will die. But yeah. But let me know down your thoughts below on the mid-season finale. And if this episode made you excited for when the show returns next month, just let me know down below. And as always, my name's Jimmy, and until next time, bye.